And you were the champion here in Vienna in 2014. What is it, and you said you enjoy playing the tournament, what is it about the city and the tournament that you enjoy?
I mean, it's a beautiful city, very nice place to visit. You know, amazing buildings here, great architecture, and it's a very clean place as well. The tournament itself is, you know, the centre court is amazing, you know, centre court to play in. It's also, you know, got a lot of history as well. A lot of great players have played and won here in the past, and you know, they get really good crowds, so it's it's a fun one to play.
At the moment, the attention of the tennis world is very much on who's going to be ranked world number one at the end of the year. With 3 tournaments to go, would you say this is the best chance you've had to claim that number one spot?
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I was close not to finish number one a few years ago, but to get there, you know, around the US Open time a few years ago. But you know, to finish at the year at number one would be my best chance. But it's still, you know, I'm still far from doing that. You know, Novak's still, you know, got a pretty big lead in terms of points, and you know, he normally plays extremely well on the indoor hard courts, and has played great in London when, you know, I haven't played so well there. I've struggled a little bit, so yeah, I'll need to make some improvements this year if I want to get close to doing that.
I'm sure you and your team have done the maths. How important is victory here in Vienna in your quest to be the world number one?
I mean, I think, you know, when you talk about getting to number one, it isn't about individual tournaments. It's about, you know, a 12-month, you know, period, and obviously you want to be consistent and get to latter stages of, you know, as many tournaments as possible, which I've done the last few months, and obviously I try to do that the next few events if possible. But you know, it is not about one event. It's about, you know, a total season of 17, 18 tournaments, and whoever performs best over them will get there. And right now that's obviously Novak, and obviously I'll try my best to finish as strong as I can.
You're Olympic champion, Wimbledon champion. It has been a fantastic year. In terms of achievement in your career, how important is it to you to be world number one?
I mean, I think, you know, anyone at what they do would obviously love to get there. It's something that, you know, maybe a few years ago, you know, I would never win a Grand Slam, and you know, I was always getting asked, when are you going to win a Grand Slam? It wasn't so much about getting to number one in the world. And now that you know, I've won, you know, a few Grand Slams, then, you know, for myself it'd be a nice thing to try and achieve, and for my team too, who've, you know, worked, you know, a lot of them have worked with me since really the beginning of my career on the tour. So, you know, I'll give it my best shot to do that. But if not, you know, that's okay too. You know, I'm not putting loads of pressure on myself. You know, there's enough pressure as it is, and the last few months have gone, you know, extremely well for me, and I'm happy to be in this position. So, like I said, I'll try my best to finish these next few terms as strong as possible and give it my best shot to get there.
Now you're known to work tremendously hard on your fitness, on your strength and conditioning. We're getting towards, you know, the end of the season. It's been a long, grueling season. Other players have got niggling injuries. How important is that fitness work and the hard work that you've done in your form at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, I think all of the players have, you know, aches and pains at this stage of the season. You know, the players that have played the more matches, probably more than the others. So, you know, you do feel sore, and you know, after Asia, I took 5 days off. I didn't hit any balls, you know, because my body needed that, you know, and need to rest as well. And you know, I haven't done much physical work the last few months because I've been playing matches, you know, and when I've not been playing tournaments, you know, I've been resting, you know, so the recovery aspect is extremely important as well, and maybe something that I've learned a bit better this year than in previous years to make sure I get enough rest after events, you know, to let my body recover and feel as fresh as possible when the tournament starts. So obviously the physical work is very important. There's periods in the year where you get to do that, you know, in the off season, and maybe, you know, sometimes after Wimbledon and, you know, before the clay court season starts. But at this time of the year, it's just trying to keep your body in shape, not pick up any injuries if possible, and touch wood, it's been fine so far.
Do you think that work that you've done played a big factor in the form that you're in at the moment?
Well, I've been working like that all my career, so, you know, it's helped me throughout my career. I think, you know, the reason why I'm playing better now is because I've had a lot of momentum. I've gained a lot of confidence over these last few months, and you know, I have clear sort of goals and priorities in my game right now that I'm trying to achieve. So it's given me something to sort of aim for at the end of this season. You know, the physical work has always helped me, you know, throughout every year that I've been on the tour. But, you know, now I feel fresh, and actually the rest that I've taken after the Davis Cup and now after Asia has done me a lot of good.